The checkpoint is basically a place for our character to respawn. If a checkpoint is active and your player dies, it will respawn at the active checkpoint. When I first drop a checkpoint in my scene, you'll notice a blue sphere and line. The sphere represents the center of the checkpoint, and the blue line represents the direction our character will be facing when it respawns. Let's go over the user prefs. Detection off-on startup determines whether the checkpoint can be activated by walking over it when the game starts. Set checkpoint on startup allows you to have the checkpoint set at the start of the game without having to walk over it. Alternate checkpoint allows you to choose another location for the checkpoint other than itself. There are 4 events. Checkpoint set happens anytime the checkpoint becomes set. Checkpoints cleared happens anytime the checkpoints are cleared. Detection turned on happens anytime the detection is turned on, and detection turned off happens anytime the detection is turned off. I'll give you a quick explanation of how the checkpoint works. Typically, a Smob player character stores 1 respawn location and 1 checkpoint location. Only 1 checkpoint can be active at any given moment, and if one is active, then the player will respawn at the checkpoint. The player will only respawn at a respawn location or the nearest graveyard if there are no active checkpoints. Since only 1 checkpoint can be active at any given time, clearing the active checkpoint means that no other checkpoints are set. Also, if you set a checkpoint, then it becomes the active checkpoint, which means that no other checkpoints are active. Let me demonstrate. I have 3 flattened cubes in my game. One has a wood texture, one has a dark texture, and one has a light texture. I'll drop 3 checkpoints into my scene and place one of them at the first cube, the wooden one. Once I place it at the center of the cube, I'll move the second one to the second cube, which is the dark cube. Once I have it placed in the center of the cube, I'll move the third one to the third cube, which is the white one. I'll place the checkpoint near the center. These 3 checkpoints will represent different locations in our quest progression. They'll make it so that we don't have to return to the start location every time our character dies. That means we need something in our scene to kill our player in order to force a respawn. Let's use a bear trap.